Hello everyone, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel, and this is going to be a review for the Metal Bug Mold Kit. Yes, it's Metal Bug. Well, it is Metal Slug. But since the company doesn't want to be don't want to be in any kind of legal issues, it's gonna be called Metal Bug. Yep. And this is a mold kit. This is actually a resin kit of this guy, but it's nowhere to be found, or it's just hard to get. So I'm quite happy they actually come up with a mold kit. We'll first look on the side of the box, give you a good overlook of the mold kit itself once it's built. You have the side view, front, back, and just pretty much a good overall look, and it's quite nice. Gives you also some sort of a statistics there, how big it is or how heavy. The front of the box, the other side. And I think that's pretty much it. Alright, let's flip it over. Take this out. Inside, you're gonna get this really nice, kind of like a cover. And if you remember, the old Master Grade used to have this. It's pretty cool. You can have this like a poster, you know, just take it out. Alright, so let's take that out. And inside, you're gonna have the pamphlet for the instructions, which we'll go over in detail in a bit. Then you're gonna have different trays right here. So you see the main body. And you also notice there's a lot of small parts in this kit. This one too. This one comes with the decals right there. Again, a lot of small parts. So that's gonna be interesting. And these are actually the threads, and there's a lot of them. So it comes in a separate, each individual thread pieces, which is nice. And you have this one too. So the main body for the cannon, or the pretty much the top part. Yep. Alright, I just want to point out that some parts of this has flashes on them, like extra piece of plastic. You can actually see it on the tree itself, over there, as well as that part over there, and maybe a little bit inside that hole right there. It's nothing you know, major. You could actually clean it up. For the most part, it's easy to clean up this. You just use your cutter or your hobby knife and just trim it off. Yep. But looking up close to each part, it's very detailed. You see the hydraulic pipes there, really nice. And last but not least, you're gonna get this mystery package. It's kind of puzzling what's inside here. So let's open it. Is it a candy? Ooh, it's a bullet. Huh. Actually make this a keychain. That's interesting. It's metal. Interesting. And we have the instructions here again. And I'm just gonna give you guys a quick preview of what's inside. So for the most part, it's like someone just took a picture of each piece while being assembled. And you'll also notice that this is slightly brown compared to the kit itself, which is gray. So there's a difference there already. You know, it's just a color. And you also notice that there's a lot of parts, like this part right here. There are individual pieces for the pipes. Just a lot of parts there. And just a lot of details. And there as well. I actually found a mistake over there. It's not A, it's actually a B from the B3. And there you go, the threads. There's 23 of them in one wheel. Or one side of the threads. Yep, that's a lot. Here you have the cannon, the canopy. Maybe there's a proper term for it, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. for the instruction. It's kind of hard to follow sometimes, especially it's how the pieces are put together. And I actually found that I have several pieces that where did this go? I have leftovers, and you kind of have to come back and double check where they should go. But every piece of the in the tree itself is being used. You do get the spare threads over here because 23 is an odd number. It comes with 24, so which is a nice thing in case you break one of them. Alright, so that is for the illustrated pamphlet. So for the bubble kit itself, it's quite, really detailed. I don't know what to say. I'm very, very happy acquiring one of these. I'm a big fan of Metal Slug. I used to play it a lot when I was little in the arcade, even in PlayStation. I actually have an emulator where I can play it on my computer, which I don't know where it is now, but acquiring one of these makes me want to play it again. It's just an awesome arcade game. It's a side scroller, and you shoot down enemies, and you have upgrades. You have your heavy machine gun, rocket launcher. Yep, it's very nostalgic for me. And there's a certain part of the game where you actually drive the Metal Slug, this guy, and pretty much these guns spin around and you shoot your enemies. And I think you only have one. Well, depending on the version of Metal Slug you have, but you can spin this around while you shoot them, and you can also use your it's the same button for grenade, but you can shoot a cannon and it just blows up your enemies. Really nice. So in terms of articulation, not much really for this. You can turn the Gatling gun turrets around for both sides. The top, pretty much, I'm just gonna call this canopy. Doesn't give you much give, although it is ball jointed up there or down there. I actually had a hard time putting it inside there, and I think I may have cracked it. And there's also pistols here, which is nice. But I'm just gonna let it sit there. So not much movement there, and the threads here, they're stationary. I mean, each one is individual, which is nice, but it's stationary. I mean, you can probably turn the wheels if you want to, but the thing connecting the thread is stationary. But here you see a lot of details, as well as the bottom. Just a lot of mechanical details. Oops. And it's really nice. This one keeps falling off. I actually just added a little bit of tape here to give it a little bit of friction. But I was thinking maybe I should add magnets instead. I think that will help a lot. Also, it's kind of like a military kit. With the small pieces, especially the handles here, you actually have to be careful when you put it on. When you're building this, super glue is your friend, because there's a lot of small pieces that they're better off being super glued as opposed to just putting it on and they will fall off easily. So you need super glue for this. The bottom, this one moves, I believe. Well, actually it doesn't, because it used to move because I forgot to put one part there, but now I put it on, it's fixed. But yeah, a lot of details. Let's drop it. Yeah. Let's see. Just put this back here. Oh yeah, I want to also talk about the other section of details. I mean the top part. You have the antennas here, and that actually broke this part right here, and I super glued it and it seems to be working. But again, there's a lot of small pieces that it could just break. Especially this one. This is just sitting there. The small peg. So that's very dangerous. If I just rest my finger, it probably will break. So be careful on that. That thing just dropped. and this thing just clips here. Here we go. Ah, this keeps falling apart. No. But yeah, as you can see, it's a really great model kit, especially if you're a big fan of Metal Slug, like I am. Really awesome. So now, it'd be great if I can find the characters, or maybe I could just take maybe a photo of them, print a cardstock, and have it in the background. That'll be nice. Also, a broken down car when this thing's on top. That'll be cool too. That thing just keeps falling. There we go. Alright, so before we end the review, let's do a quick size comparison. And here's my trusty SD Alex. There we go, that's what it looks like next to an SD. About the same height, but obviously this is a lot bigger. Yep. And a high grade RX-78. And this makes my RX-78 a lot bigger than when I compare it to my other kits like the Master Grade. And again, don't forget, you're gonna get this cool chrome plated bullet, which you can make as a keychain or a pendant. Really nice touch. And there you go. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below. And most of you are probably gonna ask this, where did I get this? Again, I got this from eBay. Just look up like Metal Bug model kit. I'm pretty sure you can find it. And it is a little bit pricey, but for me, I think it's justified because of the, it's a bit challenging to build, but I find it really rewarding once I finished it. Again, make sure you have a super glue and maybe a micro pin vise when you're building this kit. You might need those. So yeah, that's my review. Hope you guys enjoy it. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.